Hi everyone. Let me know when you can hear me. Ugh, trying to still get stuff organized. Whew, that almost fell on the floor. So let me know when you can hear me. I know there's a kind of a delay there, so I might be on for like a minute before you guys can actually hear me. So I figured today we're gonna make some page kits. Hi there. Oh, what was your name? Washa. Awasha, I know that's your nickname that your kids gave you. Hi, Sue. Oh, two Sues. Hi, Joanne. It's been a while, girl. Hi, Linda. Page kits. Yes, I love making page kits too. Hi, Ruth. Sometimes Marcella. Okay, I'll have to. Marcella. Hi, Mrs. Lawson. Hi, Sylvia. Hi, Sue. And Marcella, I think it was you, Marcella, that gave that tip last week. If you can do some likes, thumbs up, it makes everybody know that I'm live or something, or it pushes me up on that they can find me. Hi, Lara. Hi, Angela. I'm turning around my TV there so that I can see better. Hi, jury's still out. How's everybody doing? We've had a few gorgeous days here. Now, I don't know if this is going to happen my next YouTube live or it's coming up. You know when people have screen on screen, so you have, you won't just see my hands. I'll be in the corner. So I'm hoping, I ordered the camera, so it just depends how long it takes for the camera to come in. Hey, welcome. I'm hoping that my new camera comes in. My son is going to help me set it, and then it'll be more like we're actually chatting. You just won't see my hands there. MG says she finally caught a live stream. Well, I'm happy you're here. Jury's still out says I'm in Maine and you're 81 today. Happy birthday. We almost share the same birthday. My birthday's tomorrow. Teresa says she took a break to come and watch. Oh, Sandy, I'm so happy for you. Sandy says that she's expecting her grandkids for the first time in months. Yes, yes, yes. Linda says it's raining pretty hard today. A good day for scrapping though, right? Hi, Esther. Oh, you made yourself a cappuccino? Ugh. Yes, tomorrow. The big 5-4. Thanks, Linda. Thanks, Sandy. The big 5-4 tomorrow. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going to take out all this stuff because I am... Happy birthday to you too, jury's still out. What's your name? Or if you don't want to share, that's okay. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Cactus Joy. She is from California. Thanks, Angela. I'm pretty happy because here in my province, we had no cases for, no new cases for almost 2 weeks. Hi, Wendy. And yesterday there was a new case, and it's a 10-year-old boy, which is really sad. But because we only have the one case in the whole province, now they're allowing to visit with family and friends. So for my birthday, I'm going to be able to see my kids. Now, we've decided as a family, that we're still going to do, distancing. Oh, that's okay. Jury's still out. So we're just, still going to do a bit of family distancing, but at least we can hang out. Because I still go, I still go to work, and it's very tight quarters. My daughter works at the mall, which she is wearing a mask. And when we go out, we wear masks too, because there's a little bit more liberty. I'm just afraid that we're going to get a spike. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid, Linda, that there's going to be a big spike because they've loosened everything. Don't you guys love these papers? Oh, I love these papers. But at least, right, Sandy? I think, my oldest daughter is, hi, Karen. You were listening to the press conference. So we're going to be able to see family and friends. And I was just saying, Karen, because Karen lives really close to me. So I want to do that. I want to be able to see family and friends, but I'm still going to respect the distancing. And, if you have friends over, just kind of hang outside and sit on chairs outside. Just because I'm afraid, because this is going to be telling, because we've had moved on to phase 2 in the last 2 weeks. We know of one case up to now, but how much more are going to pop up? So we just want to keep everybody safe, right? Yes, I'll tell you what papers these are. I've had these forever. Oh, have I ever? These are crate paper, Taylor collection, and I think it's 2006. These are 14 years old, and man, I love them just as much as when I got them. I know I do, because when I'm looking at them, I'm like, oh, I think these are just amazing. So I love that it came with this sheet here. I love that because there's frames on this, there's tags. I'm just going to step away for a little bit. I'm just going to mute the sound because they're calling about my trailer. Hello? Yes, it is. Yes. Okay, I'm back. They were just calling to say that, okay, I just got to move stuff around so I can see you guys again. Okay, so I hope you didn't think that I was gone. Can you hear me again? Give me some thumbs ups to let me know that you're hearing me, or let me know that you can hear me. Let me see. Hopefully I didn't mess anything up. I don't think so. I think it still says that I'm streaming. Okay, cool. Yay. Because I I just mute it on OBS. I don't even know if it worked, you know? Kind of a newbie at this, but they just called to say that our travel trailer is going to be ready this afternoon so we can go pick it up. Not that we can go camping this weekend, but we can get it ready. We can, you know, we bought stuff to put inside so we can get everything ready and maybe go camping next weekend. You have a lot of older stuff, just getting back. Yeah, I have a lot of older stuff and I love it. Every time I look at this, I'm like, yes, I love this. Okay. Yay, we're back. Okay. I don't know if there's something. Okay. Oh, wow. Congrats, Joanne. We can have our birthday party in it. That's right. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Karen, did I get a truck? Yes, we did. We picked up the truck on Wednesday. We have been waiting so long. Like, we're the type of people, like I was telling them that when we went and got our stuff, our tent trailer, we had it for 20 years. So, I mean, we got our money's worth with that. And then my SUV, I've had my SUV for 11 and a half years. I mean, it's been paid off for 5-6 years, right? And we've been looking at travel trailers now for 2 years. And stuff like that really stresses me out. Like, even when we went, like, you know, to kind of talk about the truck and everything, we went for a coffee. We didn't want to make a decision right away. And I was like, kind of taking a breath. And my husband's like, are you okay? And I'm like, this stuff stresses me out. He's like, but it's a good thing. And I'm like, yeah, but it stresses me out. So yeah. And because of everything that's going on, we got an amazing deal on the travel trailer and an amazing deal on the truck, like amazing deal on the truck. So it was the time to buy for sure. Like, I was thinking about just renting a truck this summer to just haul whenever we needed to go. And then it was like, well, these deals won't be here maybe 6 months from now, a year from now. So we kind of just bit the bullet. Linda, you're planning a camping trip too? Yeah, I think now that we know we're getting it this afternoon, probably next weekend. Next weekend, we're going to go camping. Well, not go too far, just go close, and then we can go camping. And we'll probably, hi Ina, or Ina, from Orlando. Oh, I want to go there again someday. Yeah, we are going to have to stay obviously within our province, but it's all good. It's all good, right? We got to be thankful for what we're allowed to do right now. Totally need to be thankful. Sandy says she was supposed to leave this morning to head to South Dakota and then over to Yellowstone. Yeah, that's sad, Sandy. Yeah, all the national parks are canceled here too, so I'm hoping some of the campsites will be open. That's as soon as I'm done this, I think that's what I'll do. Kind of, oh, look at that, enjoying the fresh air. I think I'll put that in there. How about, this is kind of green and woodsy, right? Hi, Brenda. This is green and brown and woodsy. So I'm going to make this, and my new travel trailer is brown and kind of creamish. So I'm going to make this about the trailer. Let's see if I can find trailer. So my daughter has one thing left to do for her school, and she's going to be done school, and she already got a job. I think she starts next Friday. Hi, Coffee Mom. Welcome. B&D Craft from Water Valley, Mississippi. I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh, she's just finishing school, and I think she's starting next Friday. And I am not okay with Mason going to daycare. Like, they're planning all this stuff. Like, you have to stay 6 feet apart, like at the grocery store, here, there, and everywhere. But in daycares, it's a free-for-all. How does that make any sense? It doesn't make sense. So she was kind of freaking out about that. And I said, you know what? I'm down to part-time. Dad works from home. If I'm working, Dad will take days off. Now, I work from home, but Mason is 7. He's not little, so, these kids have had a lot to adjust to. So I'll tell him, like, Mammy has to work every day, so maybe I'll get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I'll work till noon or something. And then I'll have the rest of the afternoon with him, and then we can do stuff. So we'll figure it out, right? We'll figure it out. She was kind of nervous going to work and being in an office, but she's an accountant, so she'll be in an office. Like, once her training is done, she'll be all by herself in an office. Hi, Ria. So she'll be okay. I told her, make sure you wear your mask. We'll figure out something for Mason. It's the new normal. We'll make stuff work. So, but I have a class that's going to be released between June 5th and June 9th. And hi, Tony. She is from Tamworth, Australia. Woof. What is the time in Australia right now? Hi, Shayla from Oklahoma. Where can we see how many people are on the stream? Because I thought I could see that last week. I can't see it this week. I can't see it anywhere. Or maybe I can see it if I go on my phone. Oops. Oof, I've missed a lot. It wasn't updating. 67, okay. Okay, I think I missed a few things. 12:16 a.m. What a trooper, Tony. What a trooper. Welcome. We will have the kids done. Yeah. Our daycares are open, but I don't feel comfortable. Do I think crop retreats are going to go away? I think it's going to be hard to have them. I think it's going to be a while before they're allowed again. As of today, I think we're allowed group of 50 or less people in my province right now to gather, still maintaining social distance. So if you can have a big enough area in the crop, I don't think you can fit up to 50. Before, where they would put 2 people at the same table, that's not going to happen anymore. So it's going to be 1 person per table. And I think it's going to be probably more expensive because the person renting, you know, can't fill it up as much. Hi, Deb. Hi, Maura. Thanks for the order, Maura. Appreciate it. I think you're going to love your viewfinders. I bought a new toy for my viewfinders, and I'm going to try and do a video using it. Where Ria is, it's 4:20 in the afternoon. 4:20 in the Netherlands. Cool. Okay, I love this frame. Do you see how it kind of has like triangles? It kind of reminds me of mountains. And I like this, enjoying the fresh air. So if you were late coming, while I was doing the live, I got a phone call to say that our trailer is ready. And I'm like, I love the colors of this. So I think I'm going to do the color for my new trailer. This will be all right, Maura, from the Scrapathon 5. That's right. Jenny says it's 4:19 where she is. You can only have 10, Marjorie. It was only 10 for us up until today. Today we're allowed 50. To tell you the truth, I don't think I'm going to go anywhere where there's going to be 50 people. Letitia is from Southern California and she's going to stay for a while until she has to go to work. Okay. Angela. Yeah. It's 10 with, yeah. For us, it just changed today. Today to 50. But hi, RTS Scrapbooking. 50 people June 1st. These look like Simple Stories frames. I saw someone, I think it was Joanne. It's a Simple Stories collection. Or no, it's not. It's a Crate Papers collection. It's paper, so it's not frames. You can have 10 outside, Maura. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait a little bit. Like even some of the restaurants are open that you can go sit. We still just do the pickup and come home and eat it. I think. So you're still supporting your restaurants, you know, your local businesses, but I can't. I feel like I'm already exposing myself enough. Going to work. You think that you had that collection? Oh, I love this collection. No, the other ones you held out looks... Oh, that's probably... Yes, that's Simple Stories. Yep. Yep. You are correct. And this too, Simple Stories. We're rocking the printables in the store. You know what? I am loving them. I have to show you what's going to be available today. Because, you know, when you get embellishments, you know, you use it once and then it's gone. You use it once and then it's gone. And then this way, you get to print them over and over again. And you don't understand why it's okay to eat out. Yeah, I know. But what we do is we wash our hands before we eat. We're not there often, I have to tell you. We didn't eat out for 2 weeks. Different rules for different places, yeah. So these are going to be released today. They are journaling labels. I love them. We're going to be able... It says you're not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Is it a little rough? Is the video a little rough, guys? It didn't say it ended. It just says that it's not smooth sailing. So again, we did them. So I have to tell you, that Cozy Cafe, my son came up with a lot of the names, well, him and I together, but he would say something and I would come up, but I love the names. So this one is a 1 1/4 by 3 and then 1 1/4 by 2 1/2. So there's 2 sizes. And that boy, I can tell you, he's making sure that we get as many as possible so that we get the bang for the buck. And with the class, so it's not choppy. Okay, good. Oh, that warning went away. So maybe it only lasted a minute. For the class for June, you're going to get 3 free digital file. And the gray, this one in gray is going to be one of them. And what we'll do is it won't be available on the site to purchase until the class is done, because I want to make sure that nobody gets it before. So there's going to be this one. There's going to be some of the variant labels in Cozy Cafe. That's going to be free. And then the next new thing, oh, sorry, that just went flying out of my hands. I'm trying to do the stream sitting down. Just to kind of give my legs a break, because I've been up here for quite a few times. Yes, thank you, Marcella. If everybody could hit the thumbs up. Apparently, Marcella was saying that last time, that if you do that, then more people see the video. Thanks, Marcella. And then we got some new circles too in 3 sizes. These will be available today sometime. He's just getting the files already. So you got the 1 inch size, the 1 1/2, and the 2. And they fit the punches just perfect. So these will be available today. Oh, I want to show you. You know what, Lara? I just ordered more sticker papers. I'm going to try and put those on sticker paper too. That's my... Because won't that be awesome? Once you print them, it's already a sticker. So I got some of those sticker sheets and see if I can get them. It might change the size though, because the sticker sheets seem to be a little smaller. But I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to see if I can get that done. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you. I got these. I think they're called paper file. And I'm putting all my stuff in here until I cut them up, and then I can put them in my, where I can divide them all up. Okay. I don't know where the other one of these went. So, oh, there it is. So I just kind of labeled 1 1/2 circle, because I found like I was getting so many sheets that I was having a hard time finding what I wanted. Like I was going through stuff. Now I have one of these for everything. So what I'm going to do, I got these on Amazon, so I'll make sure I'll get my son today to put the link on Amazon where you can get those, because maybe some of you don't want to cut them all out. I want them all cut out. Okay, that was a lot of chatting, but doesn't it feel good just to chat, just to get out of your head? I think that's the biggest thing. Oh, RTS, that's an awesome idea. Yeah. He's so excited. He's like, Mom, this is exactly, because I mean, he's an artist, right? Like he had looked and all the jobs he was going to have to do were like far away. He was ready to move away. So this way he gets to work from home. He's still doing art. And he gets to work from home, especially when all this hit. He looked at me and he's like, Mom, because he's a big, huge germophobia. Like he just, and since he was little, like as soon as his hands would get, he would be like, oh, I gotta wash my hands. He just, I didn't have to tell him, don't drink out of someone else's juice box. Don't wear somebody else's hat. I didn't have to do any of that with him. He was just like, and he was just like, no, that's not happening. He just doesn't like that stuff. Is that the right color? Yes, I can wear that. Last week, Brenda put an audiobook on and cut out all labels and her viewfinders. I did that too. I ended up cutting out quite a few. And then I can't remember who it was on the live last week and said that they have a Brother Scan and Cut. And I was like, oh, that's right. I looked at one of those years ago and decided not to get it. But now that we do this and we have, quite a few that's a lot for me to cut up. And my silhouette, I'll use it to cut files. This whole SVG printing, it's just not working. It's just driving me bananas. So, and I think a lot of people, are messaging me and saying, I don't have a printer. I don't know how to send it off. So eventually we will have a section where, we'll print this stuff off for you and then you'll have to pay shipping and we'll ship it off. So I was like, you know what? Just to make it so that everyone that wants to get some can get some. Obviously, I think that getting the digital file will, it's a better deal for you guys, right? You buy it once and you just use it over and over again. But some people they just want to get and send it off. So I was like, you have a scan and cut, Deb? Joanne said, scan and cut will also allow you to use the SVG file. I thought you had to convert them. I haven't done too much research. But even at that, I can just put my paper in there, scan, and then cut. That I love. Love it. It takes a few seconds more, and I don't have to worry about anything else. I have to print and cut on my Cameo. Yeah, and that's another thing with the, the silhouette and stuff. Then you have to put, those markers or whatever. Too much. One thing we can do, I just saw a few people here that have YouTube channels. So we'll plug everybody else's YouTube channel right now. So if you have a YouTube channel, put it in the description right now and everybody can go and follow you because that's awesome. That's awesome. Put your YouTube channel in the description box and everybody can. We all need the love right now. Okay, now there wasn't too many die cuts. And I have to say, making page kits and chatting, it's a little slower, but it's still fun. Okay, it is still fun, even if I just get one page kit done. I think Hi, Francisca. Welcome. She says this is the first time she was able to get here live. That's awesome. Yes, it's just nice. You know, I'm not going to get a ton of page kits together, but it's just nice to be able to chat with all of you. Okay, so I'm going to go through these. This is kind of, I can't tell if it's like a teal. Yeah, I think that's more like a teal. Yeah, it is RTS. I was telling my husband, I was like, can you imagine if this would have happened 20 years ago? This would have been 20, 25 years ago. It would have been such a different experience because at least we're not able to be in the same room. And I don't know if you guys, some of you are just coming in, but I ordered another camera. What are those called? The camera that I'm streaming with. I got another one because I said to my son, can you set me up so that I can go video in video? And he's like, yeah, Mom, that's no problem. And so I got another camera. We're going to set it up so that I have camera on camera, and I'm not too, like, oh, my face on camera, but I have to get over it. Girl, get over it. We need to be able to connect more because of everything that's going on. So I'll have the camera on camera, and then I'll be able to, I don't know, it'll just feel like we're able to connect a little bit more. That's just, I don't know if that's just me, but that's just how I'm feeling right now. Okay, so I think I want to get some of these in green. Hi, Gabrielle. It is a blessing. And in this stressful time where a lot of stuff is, and I don't like to say is taken away from us, but because of everything, because of that, I think it's great to have this. RTS says, I understand that no one wants or needs to see my messy bun and my facial expression. You know what? I'm just, true. I have a messy bun in right now, but I don't know. I think, like I said, and that's just for me. I feel like I want to be able to have that extra connection with you guys. So I'm going to force myself out of my comfort zone. Because for how many years? You guys have seen my hands. Can you tell me where you found the 1 5/8 circle punch? Do I have a 1 5/8? I have a 1 3/8. I have a 1 1/4. I have a 1 1/2, a 2 1/2. Tell you the truth, I don't even know what I have. I'm just looking. What is this? 1 3/8. I don't think I have a 1 1/2. Did you look on Stampin' Up? Janet, I don't even know if I do have a 1 5/8. I don't see it right here. I have most of my circle punches right next to where I am. I'm just walking away and seeing if I can. No, I don't. I have pretty much all my circles out. I don't think I have a 1 5/8. Can everyone see each other during those virtual crops? I don't know. I think, hi Eleanor. I think the one doing probably the crop kind of thing, you can probably see them. But I think if it's something like Zoom, maybe, because don't you get to see everybody on Zoom? Probably. Okay, so I'm going to get two of those journaling labels. You have a ponytail rather than a bun. You know what? I need a haircut. Give a thumbs up if you need a haircut. Or a little, oh, that's on Facebook Live that you can get the little hand or the little thumbs up going or a little happy face. My hair is like almost touching where my pants start. Like that's how long my hair is. So I have a lot, my hair is too long. I need a haircut. That's why I need a bun. See, everybody's a messy scrap room. You know what I'm going to do? I have to point it to where, behind me, and that's where my printer is, a few inks. So I'll make sure just to clean that just for you guys so you have a little area. It's funny because you know how a lot of things were going sort of shortages of. Hi, Tess. You're getting a haircut today? Oh, I hope I get one done soon because, man alive, it's getting to the point where it's too much. You can't see thumbs up and it's very gray. Yeah, so the shortages, right? At first it started, it was like they were saying toilet paper and, you know, and antiseptic or antiviral stuff and Lysol wipes. Well, by week 7, I think it was like clippers. You couldn't find clippers anywhere because everybody needed a haircut. So you could just not find clippers. Thankfully, we already had some here, so we were able to cut hair. What color green am I going to do? I think I'm going to do this one here. Yay. So this afternoon, I just got my scan and cut yesterday, late afternoon. By the time I got home, I was like, I am just too tired to bust that puppy out. So I'm going to bust that puppy out this afternoon, and I'm going to take some of my cutting sheets, and I'm going to see how I can get those to work. Okay, so let's move that. Oh, you need to color your hair? Deb said she used the dog clippers for her husband's haircut. It worked. It's the same principle, right? Yeah, my son the other day, he's like, Mom, do you think, we still haven't done it. He's like, Man, I need a haircut. Linda says a few of her clients have cut their own hair. Thank goodness hair grows. And that's what I said. Yes, it grows back, so not a big deal. RTS says, was I talking about a new class? Yes. Between June 5th and June 9th, I'll be releasing a new class, and it's going to focus on embellishments, die cuts. So every time I do a page, doing the pattern papers will be fast forward, but when I talk about the embellishments, it'll be real time. It says, I will go back to the video where you were punched out your view and see the size you used. Well, this one here, that's a 2-inch. For which, Janet, for which, I guess sheet was it? Was it for the labels? Was it for this one? This one? If it was this one, it was 1 3/8. One and 3/8 for this one. But the new circles, now my son knows how important size matters to scrapbookers. So yes, this is a 2-inch, this one here. I really don't know what kind of punch it is. And I had someone email the viewfinder. Okay, so 2-inch for the big ones. 1.5 inch for the smaller one, you know, with the one with the heart in it. So 1.5 inch. And then the other heart one, or yeah, the other viewfinder with heart, it's the 1-inch punch. So I had someone contact me and say, you know, I have a hard time with the punches. She's new to scrapbooking. So I was telling her that I released a video showing, but whenever you have a punch, just flip it over and then you can see where you punch. That helps. Yes, and today, or not today, tomorrow is my birthday, like I said, and I'm turning 54. I don't feel 54. I'm just going to say. I'm just going to put it out there. I don't feel 54. I feel the same. Well, I'm not going to say the same as when I did when I was 20, because that would be pushing it. But I don't feel that much different. And so to celebrate, and I do this every birthday. So celebrate tonight at midnight. So tonight, May 22nd at midnight, all my classes will be 54% off for 54 hours because I turned 54. Thanks everyone for the birthday wishes. Thank you. I'm kind of really excited that I'm going to be able to spend it with my kids. Same for you, Brenda. You know what? They're just numbers, right? Thank you. Yeah, they're just numbers. Just numbers. the new class is not up yet. It won't be up for 2 weeks. Okay. Awesome. Well, it looks like we're going to get one page kit done. That's funny, RTS. You know what? That too. It's just, it's great. I'm just happy to get another birthday in there. Ooh, I like these. You can keep up with the younger people at the gym. Well, I can tell you, when we climbed Mount Washington, we climbed it in under 4 hours, and we got at the top and we were chatting with this young couple. They were like early 20s, and they were like, so, how long did it take you to get up the mountain? We were like, I think it was 3 hours and 59 minutes. Like, we just made it just underneath the 4 hours, and they were like, what? It took them like 6 hours. I missed something. I will be 63 in October and only realized it when I looked in the mirror. So, so I tried to avoid that. That's funny, Maura. I think that's why, like, as you get older, you lose your sight, right? You don't see as well. So you don't see all those things in the mirror. That's a blessing, right? We can't look at it as it's a bad thing. So, I mean, when you get ready for, what was I going to say? When you go get ready at night, I usually don't have my glasses on. So, hey, I still see myself as, I did when I was 20. When I look at newer pictures, I'm like, who is that? Who is that? When did my mom stop in? But you know what? Even my mom turned 70 on May 2nd. And even at that, I was like, what? No, that can't be it. I was doing the math over again. And I'm like, no, there's no way that's true. Because my mom, had me really young. So she was always the youngest. I always had the youngest mom. You know what I mean? When I was growing up. And for her to be 70, I was like, what? But I'm like, it makes sense because I'm 54. Like, I can't have a mom that's 60. But in my head, I still can't. Fathom that she's that age. Yes, and the other day, listen to this. The other day at work, I was talking with a girl at work, and she is like, I don't know, maybe 28. And I said something like, well, our generation. And then as soon as I said it, I started laughing. I said, obviously, we're not the same generation. In her head, she was probably thinking, no, we're not. I did correct myself, but I thought that was pretty funny. That I said our generation, and she is like 30 years younger than me, just about. But I don't see myself as 50, 54. But, every time they ask me my age and I tell them my age, they're like, what? No, you're not. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm talking about retiring in December. And they're like, what are you talking about? You mean you're quitting? And I'm like, no, I'm retiring. Like I was going to retire at 55. I don't think I can do that job till I'm 65. So I was going to retire at 55. And now I'm thinking, the December before. I'm thinking it's going to be the December before. Let me see. That's kind of a little off, but I think I can make it. I can make it work. Oops. Oh, she is getting warm in this room. Whew. Yeah, so the poor kid probably looking at me. She didn't say anything, but I know that she was thinking. I know she was thinking, no, we're not the same generation, my dear. Not at all. I kind of giggled afterwards when I was talking to her. Okay. There's starting to be quite a few things here, so yay. Oh, this is, you know what? I firmly believe that, like it was supposed to be next May, because I can start getting my retirement pay at 55 from work. And then I said to my husband, if I can make it so that it's December, is that okay? It's only 5 months before, and I feel like I'm at the end of my rope. And he was like, absolutely. If we can do it, let's just do it. So I'm hoping that it works out, and I feel that if I say it, right? If I say it, then maybe I can make it happen. Not maybe. I'm going to make it happen. I got to stay positive. I'm going to make it happen. If I say it every day, then it's going to happen. It's just a number. It is just a number. Time for a change. And I mean, I don't plan on doing nothing, right? It's not as if like I'm totally going to retire. I'm still going to do YouTube. I'm going to do my classes. And my son and I actually have a couple of businesses on the go. We had kind of put one on the side because of everything that was going on. We bought a 3D printer. Oh, I like that. And I just did a layout. I don't know if you saw that. And I used one of those frames. And I really liked it. So let me see. What I do is I usually stick some stuff to the back here. So I'm going to move that. I think I'm going to cut this out and I might keep that flower. Yeah, it's, some people, they take a picture of what they want and they put it on their fridge. I wonder what a picture of, retirement could be. And I could just put it in my scrap room when I don't feel like, getting up and doing stuff. Because, man, menopause is real. It's been a little better lately, but for a while there, it was rough. But what could I use as a picture that I could put up in my scrap room and look at it every day and say, this is what I'm working towards? Anyway, me and my son started another business. What was I going to say? Yes, we started. Whew, my brain is... I'm trying to read, make a page, and think about what I'm going to say. And I'm usually really good at multitasking, but today, well, this last few minutes anyway, it just kind of went out the door. So we are making 3D items for making your, like, molds to make your bath bombs. And we had just started so that we were going to go sort of live, you know, and sell them. And then all this happened, and I could not get PLA anywhere. And I was like, okay, well, we need to put that on the back burner because, you know, if we get orders, too many orders, we can't fill them. But I was able last Friday, to order some more. So we're going to start that again. Shayla says, I decided when my daughter graduates in 3 years, you're done teaching. Don't know what I want to do, but it has to be something different. One of your photos with friends on a cruise. As my motivation, this is what I'm working for. To be able to go on vacation. Because, you know, when you do work for yourself, you can say, okay, well, I'm going to take these 2 weeks off, right? And just make stuff ahead of time or whatever the case may be. So yes, that's a good idea. That kind of works, that heart. That kind of works. What about this one? I think those two work. So I'm going to try and fit that heart. I'm going to put it back to back. And then I can just cut this off and put it on the page. Yay. So do any of you work with page kits? Camping with family? Yeah. I think, too, my husband and I decided that if everything can open up next year, like if, you know, there's a vaccine and we can start traveling again, I think we're going to do across the country camping trip. Takes 6 weeks because he can have 6 weeks off. And by then I'll be off, right? And just travel throughout our country. And if by then the States are open too, then we can come back through the States. Or if not, we'll come back through Canada. But that's our big goal. This summer we're going to visit our province. We bought this book. And it's all the waterfalls of like in our province. So it's all like hiking trails and stuff. So I'm like, okay, we've had that book for a couple of years now. And I think we did a couple trails, but not that much. Hi, Ladybug. She's from Australia. We haven't done that. Now I think we're going to try and do as many trails as we can this summer. Francesca, that's exactly what I did too. I stayed home until Josh was 6 years old. And then we and then I went back to work. And you know what? I probably, to do it back, I probably would have waited a little longer, but I mean, it is what it is. Deb says, Nicole, did you choose your new vehicle for your new camper? Absolutely. When we went, we said our camper weighs this much dry, weighs this much full. We need a truck that needs to pull it. We did a lot of research on our own, and I think he could tell we did a lot of research on our own. And the Ford F-150 XLT 2.7 EcoBoost engine was the only one that we could stay with a V6 and not have to go up to a V8, because with a V8, yes, you get a bigger engine, but that means more gas. And this one could pull up to basically 8,900 pounds, and our trailer full, not dry weight, it's like 6,500, which means there's nothing in it. It can go up to 8,200. So we have like 700 pounds to play with, which I'm not going to put 2,000 pounds worth of stuff in my trailer. Like, you know, there's basically, we can put stuff in the back of the truck too, which that's a different weight, because then your truck has what it's called a payload, and that includes everybody that's in the truck. You have to take the weight of everybody. Like I said, we did a lot of research between my husband and I, and Francisca said, I just received her ink refills. Oh, cool. What kind of printer do you have, Francisca? I think we'll stop at this one here, but we'll just chat for a little bit. I'll go get a bag and I'll put it in. And another thing that we found out too is that it has a high resale value too, and a lot of people are looking for them. So, but that wasn't a big factor for us, because I think I've mentioned before that usually, you know, we buy something and we keep it until it's done. You know, like my SUV, I've had it for going on 12 years. It's 11 and a half years. And if it would have pulled my trailer, I probably would have kept it. My husband was like, honey, it was time to change it. Excuse me. Okay, I didn't see what Janet said. Doilies and empty wreath. Doilies is absolutely on the list. And empty wreaths. Huh. I didn't have that on the list. What I do is every day I just keep adding. RTS doilies are definitely on the list because I love doilies. And make them so that you can punch them out with circle punch. Okay. You know what I was thinking too is make a doily so that the outside is easy to cut out. Not a lot of those little intricate, like this pen. This is brand new and it's not working. It's not good. You know, a lot of like little stuff. As you can tell, I'm not the artist. The 2-inch. Yeah, we like to make everything in different sizes. Let me see if I can find a doily somewhere and show you what I was thinking. Oh, right here. This is what I was thinking. Like, so in here, it's very intricate, but out here, it's easy to cut out. But we can absolutely make some that you can just punch out with a punch too. So who was it that said she got her ink refills? I got these ink refills from, it's called Precision Color. And I got this in the States. I found the shipping was very affordable. It was like $11 for this box. And to me, that's good. It came with a 4 ounces bottle. And it also came with a resetter. So it resets your inks when you refill them. But I want to mention one thing because I did not know that. I got one extra black and I'm going to get them one at a time because after a while, when you refill, those will become not good. So I'm trying, and they're like $25, $22 a piece. So I'm going to try and get them once in a while and just keep them because I don't think they can go bad. Is there like an expiry date on those? I don't think so. I think as long as they stay in the box, I think they'll be good. So one thing that I learned about this, let me see. The one thing I learned about this is if you have one that ran out, take all your inks out, reset them all and refill them. Like don't wait till they go out, because then these won't last as long. And when you put a new ink in there, it does, its thing, like shakes everything about and all this stuff. So it wastes ink. And so this way you get the maximum for your inks. I was trying to read. Collie Bling says, I miss the old style October afternoon, the 6x12, where you got a lot of different versions on one sheet. Yeah. She invested in a Canon Pixma that doesn't use cartridges for the inks. You fill tanks instead? Cool. Is that like the Canon Pro? Because I think that's what I have. Isn't it a Canon Pixma Pro 100? I've had mine for a while though. Hi Marita. We're almost done here, but you'll be able to go see the video on the YouTube channel too. So yeah, I read that on their site. They said that it makes it so that your inks will last longer. They're called eco tanks. Cool. A G6000. Huh. My printer is, it's still good. And nowadays too, I think they say, if your printer goes, they don't even try to fix them. It's not worth it. They want you to get a new one. You do the same thing with your Epson EcoTank. So do you have like refills like this, you mean? And then you just keep refilling them? Isn't that awesome? Like I think, not including this, but all of this, I spent $200, which, it sounds like a lot. But if I were to buy all of these at $22 a piece times 8, it's still $200. And I would have had to reorder these by now. So it's the same price. And I've refilled those at least 3 times each. And there's still this much ink in there. And it wasn't right to the top. It might have been to the label, maybe even below the label. Like I haven't used hardly anything, and I have been printing up a storm. All those digital things, I've been printing. Sylvia says her husband bought her one for Christmas, and it's amazing. Cartridges are racking up the price for sure. If the pink cartridge, even if, yeah, exactly. As soon as one was out, it was like, oh, we're not printing anymore. It's like, but I don't even need that color. So Sylvia, what kind of printer did you get? Like I said, my printer is still, it's still good. Like it's still going strong. I'm still loving it. So I'm not looking for another printer yet. Plus I have all these inks. Oh, do you know what I did the other day? Oh, my Lanta. Because I read that, when you have a few that are low, you should refill all of them. It takes a little longer, but I had them all out. I forgot to put this thing on the bottom of one, and, I took it off the thing. And or I took the air plug out. Well, as soon as you take the air plug out, she starts coming out the other side. So I had like ink all over this. So I was trying to rush to clean it up. And I forgot that I had the little air plug hole or plugger thing on there. And of course, it went flying. An Epson ET2720. Okay, cool. And I was like, no, because you can't put that back in your printer if you don't have that little plug, because it's just going to spew ink all over the place. So I was on my hands and knees for a good 20 minutes, but I found it. So I was like, okay, so I need to order more of those little plugs, because if I lose that, I'm going to be in trouble. I'm not going to be able to print. So I think I'm going to order more stuff from him. And since I'm ordering more stuff, I was like, well, I might as well order more of this. I don't think the ink will go bad. But I'm like, oh, maybe I should order only 2 ounces instead of 4. I don't know. But I need some little plugs. And I want some more of these. So then I can... so I can change my inks. You haven't filled your inks since you got it in December? Man alive. Is it like a tank for the army? Holy moly. The tanks must be big. And then you just get some of these and then just fill them up when you do? That's insane. I have to refill probably, well, especially now, I'm printing quite a bit. I just got 80 sheets of Whisper White last week, at the end of the week. And I had to go yesterday and get 3 more packages of 40. It's like I'm going through paper like crazy. But the way I look at it, it's worth it. We're trying to, making the new embellishments, we're trying to go in an order that I feel that we're filling our basics first. Like what we need, like for some embellishment foundations and a little bit of finishers, but I'm trying to make it so that there's a lot of the foundation, and then we're going from there. And a lot of times I would look at embellishments and go, I love that, but it's the wrong color. So by having a ton of different colors, then you can find the color that you need. And it was funny because my son, when I was showing him, when he's the one that showed me about the intensity and all that, and he's like, yeah, like make sure that it's here so that it's sort of normal. And I'm like, well, what will it do if I put intense? And then we print it at intense, and then what will it do if I do it light? And I really like the different shades. Hi, Styles for Smiles. We're just about to sign off, but I want to tell everyone that this is not like a one and done kind of thing. My plan is to do lots of Facebook Lives. I'm going to start with 1 a week just to kind of get my mojo going. But lives on YouTube are going to be a thing now. The new labels are going up today. Yes. And thanks, Styles for Smiles. Don't forget to hit the like button, because then more people will find it. You probably have this on your list, but journaling tags, yes. There's going to be journaling tags, you know, some with lines, some with embellishments on it too. My son is like coming up with all these new ideas, and I'm finding I'm writing them down, and he's like, "Mom, I'm a man. Only one idea at a time. Only one idea at a time, Mom. I can only concentrate on one thing." Yes, but I want this and I want that. Where do I find you on Facebook? Marita, in the description box below, I have my Facebook link there, and it's Nicole Jones 911. Yes, tags with stitches. And I was thinking too, some of the circles, I think I'd like some stitches on the inside. And I think just to make them different too, lines on the inside, because I want to make journaling for circles too. But so that they are different, I'm going to do, or not me. Look at me saying I'm going to do. My son loves that. Yeah, Mom, you're going to do. But I would like the stitches and then the lines. But did I say Facebook Lives, or did I meant to say YouTube Lives. Thank you, Brenda. I do tell him all the time. I said, people are just saying that they love your stuff, and he appreciates it. He appreciates all the positive comments and stuff. RTS says, yes, now you are talking. Oh, okay. Is that the circle with the stitches? You're almost finished your pocket page. Stitches and journaling lines. Oh, did I say Facebook Lives? Sorry, YouTube Lives. Because, see, I did a whole lot more of Facebook Lives because with the classes, that's what I do. But there's going to be way more YouTube Lives. There's going to be at least one YouTube Lives. Then, if you've taken any of my classes, make sure you join Nicole Jones 911 classes, because I'm going to be doing Facebook Lives on the Nicole Jones 911 classes. So even if you've only ever taken one class, you'll be able to have some free ones there. Oh, thank you guys. I'll let them know. We have a ton of ideas. Because I love my biggest thing is I love that you can print them over and over again. There's so many uses for them. And well, at this point where, because it's digital, there's no shipping and instant gratification, right? You just boom and you get them and you print them and you get to enjoy them. Okay, well, it's 12:22. I'm so glad that you came to join me today. And next week, I know I'm going to do another one. It probably won't be on Fridays. It probably won't be on Fridays for a while because we're picking up our trailer on Monday. So, chances are we're going to want to leave on Fridays to go camping. But if we decide to leave in the afternoon, then I can still do the live in the morning. But so it depends whether or not it depends what time we leave. Sandra Buchanan says, so Nicole Jones 911 is a new Facebook page? No, it's not, Sandra. If you go to any of, just type in Nicole Jones 911 classes, and I'll take you in. I'm just reading all the comments. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yay! And don't forget, tonight at midnight, all my classes will go on for 54% off for 54 hours because tomorrow is my 54th birthday. Have a good weekend, guys. Enjoy the weather and just enjoy the little bit of leeway that we're getting. Let's be thankful for those little blessings that we're getting right now, because we got to take what we can get, right? And just be happy with that. So thank you so much. And we will see you next week. And, on YouTube too, make sure you comment and we can chat on there too. And there's my regular Facebook group, Nicole Jones 911. You can join that there. And we will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.